Arun was a simple chaiwala in a bustling city. He woke up before sunrise, brewed countless cups of chai, and served them with a warm smile. Life was a steady rhythm of boiling tea, clinking cups, and friendly chatter. He had no dreams of grandeur, content with the aroma of spices and the familiar faces of his customers. Every day was the same, and Arun found comfort in the ordinariness of it all. He was content, yet unaware of the extraordinary destiny that awaited him. One day, an old woman with eyes that sparkled like distant stars visited his stall. She wore a faded shawl and clutched a small wooden box in her frail hands. "Chai," she rasped, her voice like dry leaves rustling in the wind. Arun, ever the dutiful chaiwala, poured her a cup, his heart warming at her gentle smile. As she sipped the hot tea, her gaze lingered on Arun, her smile growing wider. Little did Arun know, this encounter would change his life forever. The old woman, he would later learn, was no ordinary customer. She was a keeper of ancient magic, a guardian of a legacy long forgotten. And in the depths of her twinkling eyes she saw in Arun, the simple chaiwala, a flicker of something extraordinary, a dormant power waiting to be unleashed. As the old woman finished her chai, her gaze still fixed on Arun, she extended her hand, revealing the wooden box. "A gift," she whispered, her voice barely audible above the city's din. Intrigued, Arun hesitantly accepted the box. It was light, warm to the touch, and emitted a faint, pleasant hum. When he opened it, nestled in crimson velvet, lay a beautiful amulet. It was a circular pendant, crafted from a strange, shimmering metal, with intricate symbols etched on its surface. "What is it?" Arun asked, his brow furrowed in confusion. The amulet radiated an inexplicable energy, drawing him in. The old woman, still smiling, only whispered, "Destiny," before disappearing into the throng of people. Arun, bewildered, looked around for her, but she was gone, vanished like a wisp of smoke. He was left alone, the mysterious amulet pulsing gently in his hand. That night, as Arun slept, the amulet felt strangely warm against his skin. He dreamt of swirling colors, ancient chants, and a power that seemed to emanate from within him. He woke up with a start, the dream feeling incredibly vivid, almost real. He looked down at the amulet, its metallic surface gleaming in the morning light. Had the dream been real? Was the amulet affecting him? Unsure, yet strangely drawn to the pendant, Arun decided to wear it. As soon as the amulet touched his skin, a jolt of energy surged through him. It was a sensation unlike anything he had ever felt before, exhilarating and terrifying at the same time. He felt a shift within him, a dormant power awakening. The ordinary life of Arun, the chaiwala, was over. He was now at the precipice of a destiny he never could have imagined, chosen by forces beyond his comprehension. The next few days were a blur of confusion and awe. Objects moved at Arun's will, responding to his unspoken commands. A flick of his wrist sent a stack of cups flying, only to hover mid-air, catching themselves before shattering. His chai, usually brewed to perfection through years of practice, now boiled in an instant, the water swirling magically at his command. Fear battled with exhilaration as Arun struggled to comprehend the changes happening within him. He was a simple chaiwala, not a magician. What was he supposed to do with this power? Who was the old woman, and why had she given him the amulet? Lost and confused, Arun knew he needed help, someone to guide him, to teach him how to control this newfound power surging through his veins. One evening, as Arun sat amidst the swirling chaos of his thoughts, a gentle hand touched his shoulder. He looked up to see a wizened old man with eyes that held the wisdom of 1,000 lifetimes. He wore saffron robes, his face etched with the passage of time, yet radiating a quiet strength. "You seek answers, young one," the man said, his voice a low rumble. Arun, desperate for guidance, poured out his story, the encounter with the old woman, the mysterious amulet, and the inexplicable powers he could barely control. The old man listened patiently, a knowing smile gracing his lips. "Destiny has a way of finding us," he finally said, his voice resonating with an underlying current of power. "Come, Arun, I will guide you. You have much to learn."